Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into KT Garage. This is part 23 of the HUMVEE Warthog project. Today is going to be a rainy day, so another day of having to work inside the shop. I can't really roll the truck outside and finish all the grinding. I did a whole lot of grinding since the last episode, but still there's more grinding to do. So I'm going to wait for, I think tomorrow it's gonna get a lot better, so I might roll it out and finish up the grinding. But today I have plenty of things to do indoor until tomorrow. So I found this recessed door handle that I'm gonna be putting on that hatch. Last time I showed you guys an aluminum door handle. I thought it was steel, but it turned out to be aluminum. I can't really weld it in. I don't like to bolt anything on. I just like to weld it on and get it over with. So I'm gonna replace this one, cut a little bit larger access hole, and then just weld this whole thing on and be done with it. And then I'm gonna walk over an idea with you guys on the lights out back, the LED lights out back. I really don't like the way that I planned before with having the light bar sitting inside the panel. It's never gonna be flush and it won't look nice. So I'll go over a new idea with you guys on what I'm gonna be doing, and then I'll fabricate a bracket for that. This is gonna be an exciting day. So I made the hole a little bit wider. It should fit this new handle. Now it's kind of tricky. It's like I have a L angle beam right here that I gotta stay away from, and then in here I have another beam on this side, so kind of tricky to cut, but I was able to cut a big enough hole for this new handle, so looking good. It's just like it's flush on the side. I'm just gonna put some tack welds all around and then we call it good. Well, here it is, guys. It's done. Just give it some brief grinding and call it good. Here it is, nice and solid. Okay, so my original plan was to mount an LED bar inside of this cutout. Now the panel, when I cut this out, it's warped a little bit, so even though I mounted the lights inside and there's gonna be some gaps, I don't think it's gonna look nice. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this piece laying around the shop. I'm gonna weld it on here, just like that. We'll cut the real nice chamfer on each side. And then I'm gonna do a cutout on here and put smaller LED lights. It's not gonna be a whole bar, it's gonna be a recess. I found some online that I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit later. I think it's around 7 inches long. I'm gonna put like 3 or 4 of them on there. So this is gonna stick out a little bit. Now I'll cut an access hole back here to relieve the heat. I think that's gonna look a lot nicer than trying to mount the light inside, which I'm never gonna get it to flush. Well guys, I made a little boo-boo. So what I did was I cut the chamfer this way, and then on this side I supposed to go this way, but then I went the wrong way when I hadn't cut it, and then I realized I made a mistake. So thankfully, if you have a cutter and a welder, you always can weld the material back and then properly cut it. So just make sure that you guys measure twice and cut once. I did not do that, and it ended up wasting a bunch of time. Well, the reason I needed to make the repair was, you can see that I had to re-weld this little portion back, just the hole become a little too short. I cut a if this hole a little shorter, I could have just dropped that piece and then cut it about a couple of inches shorter, but so this is gonna completely cover the hole. I'll go ahead and fill this two sides up. So here's the LED light bar that I was talking about earlier, and that's the template that fits directly under here. So I'm gonna use that for the cutout. Now you can see I only can put 2 on here. That's okay. I think it's probably enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark the lines, cut it with the plasma cutter, clean it up a little bit, and then fill this 2 sides up. And then I have to flip this over and cut the holes out back so the heat can dissipate back there. Okay, so here it is. The slot fit really nicely. Let's see if I can get this line in there. I cut the back too, just for heat dissipation. The slot is hand cut, so it's not looking very nice, but it's all gonna be covered. There we go. I like it. So I painted the back of the plate, make sure that it's not going to be rusted in there. These are weldable primers, so it's going to be fine. I still can weld it. I did the same thing back here, so it's not going to get rusted on me. Now I'm going to weld it on. Well, here it is, guys, looking really good. Everything fit perfectly. I drew on tap the 4 holes, so I'm able to bolt it right on. You can see that I didn't make the complete pass of welds here. I don't want it to warp the panel. I'm gonna have to fill it in with body fillers. It's not gonna be a problem. So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. I'm probably gonna put a couple of more recessed LED on this side, and then probably one on the other side, maybe like a square one or something like that, to make it look more appealing. But for right now, I think it looks really good the way it is. I'm gonna move on and do some other things. Well, it's been raining on and off all day today, guys. It was sunny a few hours ago, and then now we got like this huge puddle of water all over. Well, guys, I think I'm just gonna call it quit for today. I've been trying to fight off this cold. It's gotten worse. My throat was killing me, and now it's getting a little bit better. But now it's getting to my sinus, and I have headache and runny nose and all that. Just a seasonal cold that I picked up. So I'm gonna go inside and try to get some rest, and then we'll continue to work on it. Now tomorrow I'm gonna spend some time at the car show with a buddy of mine. So I'm not gonna be able to do much work to the truck, but then next weekend I'm gonna be at it again. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of other work to the truck, so I'll give you an update next weekend and let you know what the truck is gonna be like. I really appreciate you guys tuning to KT Garage. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.